Hello, I'm ETarte, math teacher. This is January 2014. This is the fourth video in which I'm showing you part of a math tutoring session that I had with fifth grader Nick. At school, Nick has been studying areas and perimeters of rectangles. He knows that to get the area of a rectangle, you multiply its base times its height, and he also knows how to get the perimeter by adding up all the sides to get the distance all the way around. But I wanted to give him problems in which the area and one dimension are given, find the other dimension, and in which the perimeter and one dimension of a rectangle are given, find the other dimension. Okay, now I'm going to give you another area problem about a rectangle. Suppose we have a rectangle. And the height of it is 5 centimeters. But now I'm going to tell you the area. The area is 55 square centimeters. And I'm asking you how far it is across the bottom, which I'll call L for length. How many centimeters? That's right. 11 centimeters is correct. How did you get it?
11 times 5 equals 55.
That's right. Okay, here's another one. Suppose the area is 182 square centimeters, and the height is 7 centimeters. Can you find what I'm calling the length, that is the distance across the bottom? That is correct. Here's a facsimile of Nick's work on that problem, and you can see he worked the problem correctly. So, without my giving you any hints, you figured out you're supposed to divide.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Because right off my head, I didn't know that 7 times 182, or 7 times blank equals 182.
Right. And to find a missing multiplier,
you divide.
You divide. That's a very good rule. Okay. Now, this time I'm going to give you the height. No, I'll give you the length this time, though, going across. 5 centimeters. And I'm going to tell you the perimeter instead of telling you the area of this rectangle. The perimeter is 14 centimeters. And I'm asking you what the height is.
Let's see here. That's the area, right?
No, this is the length. This is how far it is across the bottom.
Gotcha. The volume, or the height.
No, that's not right. Here Nick made a serious error in his thought process. Let's review what perimeter means. I don't think you're really thinking about perimeter.
Oh,
what does perimeter
perimeter
mean?
is going all the way around.
Yes, the distance all the way around. And I tell you part of the distance all the way around is this. Did you realize this is way too big an answer for a perimeter of only 14?
Mm-hmm. So it would be 14, 14, 14, 5, right?
That can't be. One thing about a rectangle, and I think you know this, but you're not thinking of it right now. If I tell you this length is 5, that tells you a length somewhere else on the rectangle.
Is smaller.
Not necessarily. There is another side of the rectangle that also has length 5.
Right here.
Yes, the top is also 5. So you can label it 5. Now, we better erase the 70 because that accounts for a large part of the perimeter. How much of the perimeter do we know about already?
10.
Yes, we know about 10 already, and the whole perimeter is only 14.
Where can I?
Yes, that's right. They're both 2. The height in both places is 2.
It's 2.
That's right. Okay, now you're on to the idea. So let's try another one. Another rectangle. And the length is 12 centimeters. And the perimeter is 34 centimeters. And I want to know, can I put h equals here, over here on the left and also on the right?
Yes.
Why can I do that?
Because it doesn't matter which is which.
Are they both the same number?
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
So I'm trying to find the height.
Yes.
All right. Well,
yes, that's correct. The top is 12 also. Wow. That is correct. And that was fast too. Can you tell me your thoughts on that?
well, go figure. You already have 12 plus another 12 equals 24.
Yes.
And 10 would be 34, but that would be too big because it's only one side. So I broke 10 up in half and I got 5.
That is correct. So you're on to a very good method. Now I want to see if you can apply that method where the numbers are bigger and not as easy to deal with. Here's another rectangle. And across the bottom it's 11 centimeters. And the perimeter is 84 centimeters.
Right.
And we want to know how high it is.
I would go 84 divided by 11.
I don't think so. I don't think that agrees with what you did in the earlier problem.
Well, I don't know what 11,
okay,
or how many times 11 does an 84
What's the very first thing you did in this problem?
Oh, well, that's the same as this.
Yes, you labeled that as 11 also.
That's 22.
22 is an important number, yes.
And then now I'm stuck.
Okay, let's think back to this problem.
Yeah.
What did you do after you wrote this other 12?
And then I thought of 10.
And how did you get to 10? That's right.
Because 12 plus 12 is 24, and the number is 34, and that's 10 away.
Okay, now can you do the same thing with these numbers?
Oh, can I do 84 minus 22?
Yes.
And then it would be 62 and a half.
Yes, now, before you write the answer, maybe you know the answer already, but I want you to write down how you get it. What do you do to 62?
You break it in half.
Okay, how do you write that? You're not going to write break in half. What are you going to write as an arithmetic problem? What are you going to do?
62 divided by 2?
Yes! Put that.
And 2 goes in a 6 3 times.
You want to use, I don't know, having trouble?
Oh, I got it. Good. And then, and then that would be and then
Yes.
well, I don't know why we divided. I mean, I knew that we divided it, but I already knew in my head that half of 62 was 31.
Right.
Because 30 plus 30 is 60, so you would just add 1 on each 30.
That's right. Good.
And
okay,
so it would be 31. 31.
Good.
Not too often is the height bigger than the length.
Well, you see, it depends on whether this is standing straight up or whether it's turned this way. It could be just as well. You could just as well see it with the long part horizontal.
Do we have time left?
Yes, we have time for one more problem. Is that all right?
Yes.
In the tutoring session, we did do one more problem, but that's enough for this video. This was not easy for Nick because in the class at school, he would always be given the 2 dimensions of the rectangle and he was to find the perimeter. But it's different when 1 dimension and the perimeter are given and you're supposed to find the other dimension. And also Nick is not accustomed to working problems that have multiple steps where he has to keep track in his mind of what to do next and see the whole picture and at the same time deal with the individual steps one after another. So you could see his mind expanding, couldn't you? I love what I do. Thank you for watching this video.